Very good morning to one and all present over here. With this dialogue series, we are having among us Dr. Ashish Kumar Parashar. He is currently working as a professor and head Department of Pharmaceutics, Lloyd Institute of Management and Technology, Greater Noida. I request to Director sir, please enlighten us. Please sir.
So, thank you very much, Dr. Preeti ji. So, first of all, I welcome today's guest and one of the dynamic, dedicated person. And I want to especially mention over here this under this dialogue series we are the connecting our institute, though we have the some of the MOU with the research and the technical institute as well as the university. One of them this is also, so this is the dual work with the MOU as well as the expertise of our today's expert, Dr. Ashish Kumar Parashar ji. So I welcome you from core of my heart in ISF dialogue series by the IQAC as well as the ISF College of Pharmacy. So as we know that today we have the very important expert and they deliver the talk on the nanotherapeutics shrinking the gap between diagnosis and the treatment. So obviously this topic it will be the very useful to the young scientists, those who are the working in this field. And this dialogue series purpose to provide the recent advancement in the technology as well as the how we can work together so that we can exchange our ideas, exchange our view, exchange our research, so that person they can be do some work in their related field at the related place. So thank you very much, Dr. Ashish ji, for accepting our invitation and provide your very precious time. And I expect and hope that your talk and your expertise it will be the very helpful to the profession as well as the researcher. So thank you very much, and over to Dr. Arti.
Thank you very much, sir. Before starting, I would like to mention that it is a great opportunity for me to interact with Professor Dr. G.D. Gupta, sir. He is my, say, mentor, and many times, directly or indirectly, he guided me. And sir, your blessings and your support, you are a kind of person who is encouraging young scientists to grow their career. So sir, thank you very much for inviting me and giving me this opportunity. And a very small moment I would like to share with you all. Once Dr. Professor G.D. Gupta sir, he visited Rishiraj College of Pharmacy as inspector, and there motivated all the faculty members and given very golden words to me, and which I never forget, sir. Since last 2012, I never forget. And sir, given the golden words that there are different kinds of banana in the market. Few are 20 rupees dozen, few are 40 rupees dozen, few are 60 rupees dozen. So we
Yes,
have to,
sir.
yes, sir. So we have to develop our career like that our value is always high. जो quality जो 60 rupees a dozen banana is same, but due to this quality, its rate is high. So, sir, accepting
एक
those
बात
words.
और है आशीष जी जो मैंने मेंशन की थी कि जो 20 रुपीज ऑफ द डजन ऑफ द बनाना एंड 60 रुपीज डजन ऑफ द बनाना बोथ विल बी अवेलेबल इन द मार्केट। सिर्फ फर्क इतना है कि 60 वाला बहुत पहले बिक करके और घर चला जाता है खाली करके, और 20 वाला शाम के कहता है 10 रुपए में ढेर ले लो। तो वी नीड अ पीपल्स टू वर्क लाइक दैट वन कि यू कैन डेवलप योर कैरियर योर सेल्फ, दैट कि कोई ना कोई आपका इंतजार कर रहा हो और आपके ऊपर अपनी कीमत लगा रहा हो। सो थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर रिमेम्बरिंग मी, एंड number of time I will try my best to give something of the motivation to our youngster, because I know that at that time when I was the B Farm, M Farm, and even the PhD, the latest technology and equipment they are very less. But nowadays each and everything is the available, and you are also well connect to the abroad also. Yes,
Yes.
please continue, please, Dr. Ashish.
So thank you very much, sir. I am following the same words you have given your ideas and your motivation. So thank you very much, sir. And now I would like to start my talk on nanotheranostics. So may I share my screen?
Yes sir, please.
Just a moment, ma'am. So I think you all can view this screen now. Preeti, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So today's talk is on nanotheranostics, a kind of carriers which are shrinking the gap between diagnosis and treatment. Basically, I have covered these are the topics I have covered in my presentation, like introduction and applications, challenges, and future of nanotheranostics in the field of pharmacy and specifically in the treatment of cancer and like diseases. So, firstly, I would like to start with the diagnosis. Whenever any person is affected with any disease, he goes to the doctor, and a doctor prescribes few diagnosis, write few diagnosis, few tests to diagnose the disease. And if diagnosis is not proper, or if the diagnosis is poor, it may result in wrong treatment. I would like to explain this thing using a case of jaundice and malaria. Many times, when proper diagnosis is not there, what happens? Doctor confuses between the jaundice and the malaria and prescribe wrong medicine, and many times there are adverse effect of those medicines. So diagnosis is very important. A proper diagnosis is very important for the proper treatment of diseases. Now, in case of cancer, when we talk about the cancer, it is very important that you must go for proper and exact diagnosis of the disease, because in countries like India we are having many kinds of restrictions in the treatment of severe diseases like cancers. So if diagnosis is not proper, then the treatment will not be proper, and cancer is a very severe disease, and ultimately patient get dies. So what we have to do, we have to diagnose the exact location of cancer, exact condition of cancer, and then we have to treat. Now there are different types of treatment available for cancer, like chemotherapy, radiotherapy, surgery, and recently immunotherapy and targeted therapy is also there. But the cost of immunotherapy and targeted therapy is very high. So basically, patient goes with conventional chemotherapy. Now, there are many type of side effects associated with conventional chemotherapy, like hair loss, ulcers, skin sensitivity, immune response lost, diarrhea or constipation, and many other. So, if we talk about the treatment with chemotherapy, what are the lacking points? The lacking points are that conventional chemotherapy, it interacts with entire body cells, either it a cancer cell or it a normal cell, and it affects the patient health adversely or badly. And you can see there are many symptoms or side effects of this treatment. So, what nanotheranostics they cover, or what is the thinking behind nanotheranostics, is to deliver drugs in that manner that we could observe where the drug is going and where the drug is interacting. Either it is interacting with the cancer cells, or it is interacting with normal cells, or which tissue or which organ the treatment is targeting. So, using nanotheranostics, we this is the latest field, or the latest technology which is introduced in 1998 by John Fuchhauser. So,
Sir, slides are not moving.
okay, now see, what are nanotheranostics? If we talk about nanotheranostics, so these are the emerging field of medicines that combines diagnosis and therapeutic capabilities of nanotechnology. Means simultaneously we can deliver the drug, and we can observe where the drug is moving inside the body u- using some external medium. Now, unlike traditional theranostics, which focus only on imaging to guide therapy, nanotheranostics they involves using nanoparticles for both diagnosis, treatment, and simultaneous observation of the carrier. Now, by utilizing the unique property of nanoparticles, everybody is aware that nanomedicines or nanoparticles are now in use. So, they are having certain advantages like small size, surface area to volume ratio. Nanotheranostics use this property of nanoparticles. So nanotheranostics they has the potential to revolutionize the medicines by enabling more targeted and personalized treatment options. This approach also has the potential to reduce side effects because we are targeting drug specifically to the cancer cells or specifically to the disease site, and normal cells they are safe. Now, advantage. Talking about the nanotheranostics, they are having certain advantages. Key benefit is targeting of drug into disease, which allows more precise delivery of drug. This can itself the user, avoiding normal cells of this targeted approach can lead to outcomes and improve patient outcomes.
Sir, Ashish sir, you are
Yes,
not audible.
I am not audible.
Yes, sir, it is clear now.
Okay, okay.
And
Just a
slides
minute.
also not moving. Slides not moving.
Slides from my side, these are moving.
Sir, but here it is only
Okay,
first. Yes, sir.
only first slide is there.
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes,
can you see?
now, sir, it is clear and
Okay, okay. So now talking about the more advantages, nanotheranostics can enhance imaging capabilities, providing healthcare providers with more detailed information about the patient condition. For example, I have given here a image. You can see when I have injected or the scientists they injected nanotheranostic carrier in rat. You can see within 2 hours you can observe where the carrier is moving using NIR, near infrared imaging, or PET scanning. Then after 6 hours, you can see where the carrier is locating. After 12 hours, you can see where the carrier is locating. So using nanotheranostics, we can simultaneously observe that whether our carrier or whether the treatment is going to the particular site or not. So this is another advantage of nanotheranostics for personalized treatment of diseases. Then additionally,
hello.
Preeti ma'am, I think Dr. Prashar net is disconnected. Please
Yes,
call
sir.
him and try to rejoin in this meeting link same.
Yes, sir.
क्या प्रॉब्लम हुई है?
सर उनका
खाली।
नेट डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया तो वो अभी ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं सर। प्रीति मैडम से बात हो गई है।
जी सर, बस कर रहे हैं सर, विद इन सेकेंड्स।
जी सर।
ओके। वो हमें लगता है इनको देख करके मैन जी को कि यहाँ संत लोग ही बड़े हैं, अभी संत तो जुड़े ही नहीं है अपने। तो नोवल डिलीवरी वाले घबरा जाते हैं। तो जब फ्री हो तब आ जाना मैन जी, फिर होमवर्क कर लेते हैं।
जी सर, मैंने रेडी कर लिया सर सारा।
कर लिया?
जी सर।
वेरी नहीं, मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ कि जो अभी हो गए हैं 25-25 लेक्चर की चार वो लगा देते हैं अपन, क्योंकि अपन ने अभी इसको हाईलाइट किए ही नहीं है।
जी सर।
25 स्पीकर कोऑर्डिनेटर जितने हो गए, और उनकी फोटो एक लेकर के
जी सर।
एक बड़ा सा रिलीज कर देते हैं कि दस
जी
दस
सर।
लोगों की करें।
सर 10-10 की ठीक रहेगी सर।
10 में 2 अपने रख लिया करेंगे और 8 बाहर के,
जी सर।
क्योंकि 20-25 फोटो हो जाएंगी उसमें भी।
जी सर।
ठीक।
जी सर।
I am really very sorry. Due to some technical error, internet was not there, so I have connected with my mobile. I can. Can you hear me, Preeti?
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Okay. I am sorry, sir, for this interruption.
No, but this is no problem. This is not up to you. This is the technicals. Yes, please continue.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. So now we are
Welcome.
talking about the nanoparticles. Different types of nanoparticles are there, which can be used as nanotheranostic carriers, like say dendrimers are there, niosomes are there, liposomes are there. They can be used as nanotheranostic carriers. By modifying their surface and by encapsulating different kinds of drug, we can use these carriers as nanotheranostics. Now, how we can diagnose simultaneously? So, for example, we can use quantum dots. Quantum dots, these are the nanoparticles which are having capacity to emit a certain light, a particular wave range, which can be detected by infrared detectors, near infrared detectors. So quantum dots can be used for diagnosis purpose. Anti-cancer drug or anti-Alzheimer drug or anti-tubercular drug can be used for the treatment of disease. And nanocarrier anchored with ligands, they can be used to target the tissue or cells. Now, application of nanotheranostics, here you can see in the image that the same carrier can be used for therapeutics as well as diagnosis. You can use nanotheranostics to deliver drugs or DNA, RNA genes or radio imaging or optical imaging. We can perform any task using these carriers. Now, majority, because this carrier or this technique is very new, so it is used in the treatment of cancer specifically. So we can see that nanotheranostics, these are used or they are applied for the treatment of different types of cancers. So what they offer, the nanotheranostics offer a promising approach to cancer treatment by combining diagnostic capabilities of imaging with therapeutic potential of targeted drug delivery. This techniques or technology involves the use of nanoparticles that can selectively target cancer cells, delivering drug directly to the site of tumor while minimizing the healthy tissues, which is very important in case of chemotherapy, where chemotherapy or in case of targeted therapy or in case of immunotherapy, we can deliver drug only, but we cannot observe where the drug is reaching. Using nanotheranostics, we can simultaneously observe the treatment. So in addition to targeted drug delivery, nanotheranostics allows for enhanced imaging of tumor. Now, if you have heard that in a cycle of chemotherapy, there are 6 cycles, 8 cycles, 12 cycles. So, but doctor cannot see what is happening inside body. And if doctor want to observe what is happening, he has to go with PET scanning, positron emission transmission scanning, and that is very costly, around 20,000 per imaging. But if we are going with nanotheranostics, this diagnosis cost can be reduced to very few thousands, only 2,000, 3,000. So simultaneously, doctor can observe that chemotherapeutic agents, they are reducing the size of cancer or not. And this can help or guide treatment decision and monitor the effectiveness of therapy over time. So overall, nanotheranostics have the potential to improve cancer treatment outcomes and enhance patient quality of life. These nanotheranostics, they can also be used for diagnosis of some other diseases, because these are the type of diagnostic agent also. So using different types of dyes or different types of nano carriers, we can observe or we can diagnose the disease condition inside the body using the instruments. For example, during my research work, I have used PET scanning and I have used, say, simple scanning to access or to find where my carrier is moving. And I have observed in very small cost, I have observed using NIR, I have observed where my carrier was moving inside the animal. So, in addition to improved imaging, nanotheranostics offers personalized treatments also. For example, how much dose is to be given to the patient. This can be tighter or this can be reduced if the patient is responding to the treatment. By using nano particles to deliver drug directly to disease cell, doctor can tailor treatment plans to individual patient. How many cycles to be given? Either 8 cycles or 6 cycles or 4 cycles are sufficient. So it can be decided by observing the treatment. Now, challenges. There are many challenges in this nanotheranostics, as this is very recent technology. So, first and very important hurdle which is we have to fight, that is FDA approvals. FDA approval is a lengthy process, and so FDA approval, if are not proper there, or researchers are not getting approvals, then further study cannot be done. Some other challenges are also there, like manufacturing hurdles, like see, using nanoparticles itself is a problem, because reproducibility with nanoparticles is a little bit difficult. So these products often require specialized equipment and processes also. They are expensive, and scale up of these carriers is also a problem. Now, additionally, there are some concern around the quality control and consistency of nanoparticles, which can impact the effectiveness of clinical settings. So, actually, these carriers are in research stage only, and day-to-day researchers are working on this. And I hope that soon we will get a few of these formulation in the market. Now, future of nanotheranostics, basically these are the type of targeted carriers. So, I hope that soon we will see these carriers in the treatment of cancer, in the treatment of Alzheimer's, in the treatment of tuberculosis, or in the treatment of some other kind of severe diseases like AIDS. And soon, with this carriers, many scientists, they have grown their interest, and they are now working on this application of these nanotheranostics. Uh, I would also mention the case studies associated with nanotheranostics in California, University of California, San Diego. Doctors, they use nanotheranostics for the chemotherapy of ovarian cancer patients. By encapsulating chemotherapeutic drug within nanoparticles, and then some diagnostic agent, researchers were able to target cancer cells more effectively and reduce side effects for the patients. The study shows a promising result. Promising results, around 80% of the patients, they respond positively to the treatment. So this can, you can understand the success rate of this carrier. Another study which is published in the journal Nature Communications, where you can see the potential use of nanotheranostics for diagnostic and treatment of Alzheimer disease. Here, the researcher, they have used nanoparticles, nanotheranostic carriers, and they have observed that nanotheranostic carrier, they cross blood-brain barrier and deliver drug directly to the affected area of brain. The study showed that the nanoparticles could improve cognitive functions in mice with Alzheimer disease, and thus this suggesting that this technology could be used to develop new treatment for such conditions. So this is, however, a very new field. It will take time, few years, to grow and develop. Finally, the conclusion. In conclusion, nanotheranostics, they are having the potential to revolutionize the healthcare by offering personalized treatment options, enhanced imaging capabilities, and improved drug delivery. The use of nanoparticle in the field allows for targeted therapy that minimize side effect and improve patient outcomes. And although there are challenges associated with the development of nanotheranostics, including regulatory and manufacturing issues. Collaborations are there between academia, industry, and government to overcome these obstacles. And with continued research and development, nanotheranostics has the potential to transform the way we approach disease diagnosis and treatment. So these are the references I have included in my work. And I would like to acknowledge the organizer of this webinar. I am immensely thankful to Professor Dr. G.D. Gupta sir for providing me the opportunity to present my talk on nanotheranostics. I would also like to extend my thanks to Dr. Balak and Dr. Preeti for their unconditional support throughout my professional journey. They are my classmate and they are always with me. In addition, I would like to thank my group director, Dr. Vandana Arora City, who always encouraged me to share my views with you all and some other institute also. And thank you everyone for taking the time to learn about exciting field of nanotheranostics. So thank you very much. And this is my contact details. If somebody is interested and want to work in this field, then hopefully I can guide you. So thank you everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. It is wonderful talk. So I invite our respected director, sir, for some for some of the session. Please, sir.
The coordinator of this IQAC, Dr. Mahanji, please sum up and give the thanks.
Thank you, Director Sir. And we are very thankful to Dr. Ashish Parashar for this wonderful talk. And we appreciate your efforts regarding the all information of the nanotherapeutics in the field of pharmaceutical sciences and its significance. And we again thanks to every listeners who enjoy this lecture very much. And thanks again. Thank you, Dr. Ashish, for this wonderful lecture. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Priti ma'am,
God
you can
bless
stop the
you.
recording also.
Yes, sir.